The search for a wanted fugitive out of South Carolina is now over. The Scott County Sheriff's Office arrested Nathan Ginter and Riley Pearson just after midnight in the area of Cynthiana Road and Muddy Ford Road. It comes after a days-long manhunt throughout central Kentucky. Tonight, WKYT's Jessica Umbro breaks down the hunt and how the community is feeling now that it's finally over. That's our top story at 10.
The manhunt for Nathan Ginter and Riley Pearson started Tuesday morning. Ginter was wanted out of South Carolina for failing to show up to court after he was convicted of abusing his 3-year-old child. Pearson is said to have been helping Ginter on the run. I drove around Georgetown earlier today, and while many people did not want to talk on camera, their reaction to this manhunt coming to an end can be best described in one word: relief. Property owners near the Scott and Harrison County line say they first saw Ginter on a campsite in the area Monday night.
I've been here my whole life in Scott County, and you just never hear much like that, out in the country especially.
News that put the entire area on high alert.
We had to lock our doors, take keys out of our cars, take precautions.
Multiple agencies, including local police departments, Kentucky State Police, and U.S. Marshals, were all involved in the search. The reward for Ginter was doubled from $5,000 to $10,000. Georgetown police say they tried to apprehend the pair near Old Georgetown Road and Stonewall Lane, but were unsuccessful.
We saw a bunch of helicopters from here about every night circling, so we knew that they were searching for him.
Then there were reported sightings in the area of Morris Road and Fennel Pike. And just as the weekend starts,
I woke up from a text from a friend of mine, and he said that they've been captured.
The Scott County Sheriff's Office says Ginter and Pearson were taken into custody without incident just after midnight in the area of Cynthiana and Muddy Ford Road. And for a community who had been holding their breath,
and that was just a big sigh of relief for me and my family. It just makes you sleep a little easier knowing he is behind bars.
The Scott County Sheriff's Office says Nathan Ginter had 2 rifles, more than $60,000 in cash, and 16 fake ID cards when he was captured. Ginter is charged with his out-of-state warrants and is also facing 4 counts of possessing a firearm as a felon and 16 counts of criminal possession of a forged instrument. Riley Pearson has been charged with hindering the apprehension of Ginter.